Guys, welcome to iFilm. The level of partying that you did while making Clerks 1 to the level of partying you did while making Clerks 2, has it changed much?
Doesn't even compare, actually.
There was no partying on the first one.
Yeah, the first one, it was like we shot so long and we filmed at night, and during the day you were off to your day jobs. This time around, there were no day jobs. So
what were the day jobs 10 years ago?
Dear God. I was working for AT&T at the time and going to school for architecture.
AT&T doing what?
I was a mailroom supervisor.
Sexy.
Yeah.
I was a national sales manager for a barware manufacturer. So, you know, the ice buckets and trays and stuff like that. I would travel the country and organizing sales staff for that.
We were living the glamorous life back then.
Well, speaking of glamorous life, I got to imagine at some of these comic conventions, you guys are probably like Elvis and Tom Jones.
We're like that anyway.
In your travels, do any stories stick out in your mind of just crazy, wild, unique things that have happened at these comic conventions?
You know what? I've never actually gone to a comic convention. I try and avoid these things. Like, the beautiful thing with my character is I take off that backwards baseball cap and nobody knows who the heck I am outside of the movies. So I try and stay away from those things.
The few that I've gone to, it's amazing. Sometimes I'm just stunned by like how absolutely out of the blue some gorgeous woman is dressed up like Catwoman or some Storm from X-Men or something like that, going like, you're into comics. Really?
See, now I'm intrigued and I may start going.
There's those type of things where I do these signings at Kevin's booth there many times, and then there's these chicks, and because it's always dudes that kind of look like Kevin for the most part who are into
No need
comics.
to get mean.
And no, I'm not getting mean. I'm stating facts. This is all life, sir.
I didn't know any of that. I thought I'd have to go there and sit and debate Star Wars with a bunch of geeks for hours.
Don't get me wrong. You
chicks.
will debate everything, not only Star Wars. They'll debate everything.
I'll debate anything if at the end of the day I leave with a chick dressed as Princess Leia.
I'm telling you, there have been many of them.
Do you guys fear fallout? You're reading Kevin's words, but you guys are bashing George Lucas and Clerks 2 pretty damn good. Do you feel like we may not get an invite to Skywalker Sound, or you guys don't give a shit?
You know, I think maybe we'll insult Lucas a little, but I think his fans are right there with us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm more concerned about the fans. The chances of me running into Lucas at the supermarket, not good. The chances of me running into fans in the supermarket, very good.
So you feel that way about the new 3 Star Wars films?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes.
Go ahead and vent to me. I mean, I wouldn't mind a little bit of venting.
You know, they're not good. Right. I mean, it was nice to see. It was nice to see where it was going, but it's not good.
I felt they should have been up for Best Animated Film, I think. There was so much animation in
there. There was some live action sprinkled in, kind of toppled in there. You didn't see that?
I thought there was voiceovers. Oh, well, I'm so... Silly me.
Well, you know what? I think in this forum, you know, with all these critics, are a lot of people touching on the ass-to-mouth phenomenon that Kevin struck a nerve? Is that happening a lot in here?
The foreign press is all about the ass-to-mouth, I figured out. That and the Donkey
press
Show.
Likes the ass-to-mouth, and they like the Donkey Show.
Yeah.
You know, we've sort of hit all the sexual topics.
But that was just great acting. You didn't really see some guy fucking a donkey, am I right?
We talking about on film or at night when we were hanging out in
we can talk about Clerks 2, but I was just talking about, you know, since, you know, these fan conventions that you guys go to.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to have to look into these fan conventions.
Now fans are going to be bringing donkeys to the convention.
Shit.
See?
No donkeys. Please, leave your donkeys home.
Do you guys, with Kevin's dialogue, do you think he just remains to be immature and brilliant at the same time? Or what's your take on his dialogue? I love it. I mean...
His dialogue is definitely brilliant at the same time, and it just so happens it's brilliant on a different subject matter. That's pretty much it. It's a guy's type of immature type of subject matter, but he brilliantly brings it around in a very smart way, where people go like, "Wow, that's an interesting way of putting it."
You know, I never quite thought of ass to mouth like that. We ought to give that a shot.
Exactly. Just like interspecies erotica.
Yes.
It's a donkey show.
We do it just like this. Bring it in.
Right.
I'm kidding. Guys, thanks a lot for the time.
Thanks, man.
We'll see you.
Take care.